G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? Back in the Elder Scrolls Online Markarth Prologue. Gotta talk to Verondis, but I just noticed back there. Look at that business. Look at that business going on. Alright, well, Verondis, let's chat.
That letter we found. I can't believe Verondis was part of something as evil as the Grey Host. I guess we need to go to the secret island, and the castle if it still exists. I won't rest until I learn the truth. The whole truth.
How exactly do we get to this secret island?
We follow the map. We'll take the cart to Shornhelm's coast, hire a ship, and sail to the spot indicated on the back of the letter. Fingers crossed, we'll be there faster than you can say gore apple pie.
And what do we do when we get there?
Look around, and hopefully find nothing. Determine this was just all a big misunderstanding. That Verondis was never a member of the Grey Host. If not, then I suppose I want to find undeniable proof that my mentor was a monster. So, can we go now?
I'm ready to travel to Grey Host Island.
This still doesn't feel entirely real. I can't believe we found a letter tying Verondis to the Grey Host. From Rada al-Saran of all people. At least there's a map. Let's find this damned island and finish this.
Let's go.
The cart's waiting.
Thus the stones are laid, the foundation of our immortal rule. They were given the chance to join with us. Are we responsible for those that refuse our gift? Rada al-Saran. To Grayhome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, look where we are. Verondis.
This is where the map led us. A lovely and ominous spot for a foreboding Grey Host castle, don't you think? If we can't find something about Rada al-Saran and Verondis here, then I'm not sure where else to look.
How do you want to do this?
While it seems obvious to start with the unnecessarily ostentatious vampire castle over there, I think we should survey the island first. The Grey Host may be gone, but they could have left traps, and who knows what kind of wildlife lives here.
What kind of traps?
I don't know. Something gothic and ridiculous. I don't like to generalize, but vampires tend toward the dramatic. Just be careful. We won't learn anything about Verondis and the Grey Host if we go and get ourselves killed.
Oh, let's go look around the island. Alright, time to explore. Oh, Verondis. Didn't get far.
Did you see that? That crystal thing clearly reacted. It pulsed as I approached it.
Do you think it's some kind of trap?
Well, it hasn't exploded or fried us to a crisp yet, so I'm thinking no. Probably not. I've seen something like this before, part of a ward. I think it responds to the presence of a vampire, like those sigils we saw.
So what do we do with these crystals?
Now that they're awake, it should be simple enough to deactivate them. I'm not sure if your eyes are as good as mine, but I think I see a few more up ahead. I'll keep watch while you deal with the crystals.
I'll try to deactivate the crystals. By just smashing it with my sword? No, okay.
Well done. Let's go deal with the rest of the ward crystals.
Cool. Let's roam around. I'd imagine it's up there. Housed within the structure.
You're pretty good at this.
Apparently. I don't quite know how I'm doing it, but it's working.
They're protective wards, all right. Count Verondis once used something similar to guard an evil vampire clan's storehouse of dangerous relics until we could destroy them. Let's go deactivate the other crystals.
Sounds good. Alright, so there's one over here, front and center, then there's one all the way to the other side. Front and center and above. Oh, right. Okay. Looks like I got a shadow.
Good job. Let's find another ward crystal.
I'll do the sensible thing and actually take the stairs. No need to break our legs over it. Oh, we've got a vampiric bear here. I'm sure he loves fire. Loved it. Around the Death Hound. Oh, we've got a gargoyle waiting. A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right.
That was definitely a rumble. Let's go check the castle. Either that just opened the way into the big, ominous castle, or we awakened some unthinkable horror that's on its way to devour us. I suppose either would be interesting. Let's go check the castle first, though, alright?
Alright. Investigate the council... castle. The Grey Council is the quest. Investigate the castle. Take that, Death Hound. When I deactivated the last crystal, there was an audible rumble. We should check the front door and see if we can enter the castle now. It's one heck of a door.
The way looks clear. Let's see if we can get inside.
The strength required just to push that thing open, I'd imagine would be insane.
I hate to admit it, but this place is impressive. This place must have been impressive back in the day, but now it's just decrepit. Looks like it's been abandoned for centuries. Luckily, I came prepared. How do you feel about trying something unconventional?
What do you mean, unconventional?
The members of House Ravenwatch exchange vials of their own blood. That shows a rare level of trust, even among vampires, since blood can be used in all sorts of spells, both beneficial and harmful. I brought some of Verondis' blood with me.
How is Verondis' blood gonna help us?
By putting a drop of his blood in this potion, we can dreamwalk and access any memories Verondis has of this place. I'll leave it here on the table for when you're ready. I'd drink it myself, but a dreamwalk requires an impartial participant.
Is a dreamwalk dangerous?
Dangerous? Not usually. The potion mixes alchemy and magic, Verondis' own design. It lets the imbiber experience the memories of the person whose blood is added to the concoction. The potion is on the table. Make sure you drink the whole thing.
I'll drink the dreamwalk potion and find out what I can. In a second, because something over here is glowing. Spectral assassins. Lord Rada al-Saran always reminds me, Exarch Zingalis, my beloved brother, write down everything. You never know what may someday be important. It is a lesson I have taken to heart. My experiments with the frontline warriors have exceeded even my lofty expectations. Why does it settle for only vampire and werewolf combatants? where we can employ spectral soldiers that will fight for us and guard Castle Grayhome for all eternity. Using techniques pioneered by our reluctant brother and perfected by yours truly, I've crafted a method for pulling the life energy out of a vampire or a werewolf, supercharging it, and turning an individual corporeal warrior into an incorporeal soldier of great tenacity and utter loyalty, the perfect spectral soldier. When time permits, I shall find a way to speed up the process so that we can create an entire battalion or more of these ghostly warriors. Then the Grey Host truly will be unstoppable. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll watch over you. I won't let anything harm you while you're dreamwalking. Remember, you'll experience Verondis' memories of this place, if he has any. Learn what you can and then look for the potion again when you want to wake up.
Right.
Exarch Verondis, while we have your crates moved to your study, Exarch Singalis and Ulfra would like a word. It is good to see you, Exarch Verondis. Lord Rada al-Saran will be pleased you accepted his invitation. You have been terribly missed. Exarchs Ulfra and Singalis asked me to send you to them as soon as you arrived. They wish to speak with you.
I'm no Exarch, dear Faustine. I want nothing to do with grandiose titles or Styrich's army.
Of course, Lord Verondis. My apologies. Please, you shouldn't keep the Exarchs waiting.
Where can I find Ulfra and Singalis?
Exarch Ulfra likes to look out over the courtyard from the eastern balcony. Exarch Singalis rarely leaves his laboratory on the upper level. Both want to see you. I will inform you once your crates have been moved to the study set aside for you.
Please take care with my apothecary chest. Many of the components are irreplaceable. The Grey Host foot soldier. Shall I RP walk it the whole way? Maybe just to these two? Alois Biel. Pentarch Kovan Indoril.
Verondis Ravenwatch. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I am Pentarch Kovan Indoril.
I did not expect to find a member of House Indoril here. Why did you join the Grey Host?
An odd question from one of Rada al-Saran's esteemed Grey Council. We are all here for the same reasons, are we not? Power over life and death. Control over our own fate. In Vardenfell, I am the sixth of 8 sons. Here, I will become much more.
You might find that power bereft of companionship does not bring satisfaction.
Is that why you've returned after so long away? You were lonely? I must confess, I find every day away from the insufferable bickering of House Indoril a blessing. But perhaps we are cut from different cloth.
Indeed. A pleasure to have met you, Kovan. Now, let's hustle a little bit. Actually, I'm kind of curious what's over here. Oh, the upper level, Grayhome. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead.
Attention!
King Styrich of Markarth.
Draw steel! Engage flank!
Verondis, I heard Rada al-Saran sent for you, but I never expected you to show up. I thought you made your position regarding the Grey Host abundantly clear.
I see you finally got the army you so desperately sought, Styrich.
You speak of peace on the one hand, But you take their blood just like the rest of us, Verondis. Where did you think all those endless debates among the Great Council would lead? We were never going to change our natures. Why should we?
Because war is never the answer, Starich. We can all live in peace. Why can't you see that?
You were a fool when we first met, and nothing has changed. After all these centuries, you remain as ignorant and naive as ever. My Grey Host is the only way for our people to create a safe and harmonious home. And deep down, you know it too.
Thangariel.
Attention!
Ixark Braxard. Feel like we're gonna have a lot to do with these folks. Now or in the near future. Somebody's having a giggle over there. Ixark gazes red.
Even where the dark water flows deep, the blood of those worthy swirls still. Why is this so, member of the Grey Council?
Another riddle gazes.
A question for Sithis unanswered. All answers come from Sithis, though few are worthy to hear them. Yet we alone are blessed. We will go beyond one day, when we have made the offerings he seeks. Only then may we flow into the dark water.
What need have we for assassins? Death only invites more death.
The others speak of you as short-sighted, but I hear in your words the truth we all seek. All must come to Sithis. Death is the path to him, and Sithis is the path to the dark water. It is a goal for all. Come now, pray with me.
Regretfully, I must decline. Perhaps we can speak later. Alright, so... well, there's nothing over here. Another doorway. Let's go over this way. Another foot soldier. Exarch Longstep.
Oh, Verondis, look! It's wonderful! Such pretty lights.
Greetings, Longstep. I'm surprised to see you so far from Valenwood.
Oh, I'll admit I do miss the trees. But everyone is so friendly here, and the food! There's so much of it. Delicious, squirmy, screaming food. Does that bother you? The screaming? I recall us discussing such things last time we spoke.
Only feed on the willing. You should consider that.
Oh, but that's no fun, is it? It's like hunting a beast in a cage. Where's the challenge? No, Verondis, I'll take my prey, squirmy and terrified. It gets the blood pumping. Nesby and I are going hunting later today. You must come.
Perhaps another time. Exarch Dingalis.
Ah, Verondis. Good. I wanted to talk to you. I never tire of looking at this creation. Tell me again, why did you abandon your stone husks? I thought you wanted your precious mortals to enjoy the everlasting life of their betters.
The mortal I resurrected went mad, Dingalis. The experiment failed.
Is that what bothers you? One small failure and you abandon such promising research. You had the opportunity to seize control of existence itself, to control both life and death. Such power is unimaginable, yet you squander it.
One failure was more than enough. Even power such as you describe is not worth the cost.
Cost? Pah! What cost? Mortals are as cheap and plentiful as grains of sand on a beach. Once you mastered your creation, you'd be able to resurrect them at will. They would worship you as a god. Wouldn't that bring about the peace you crave?
We are not their gods, Tingalis. We are their equals.
How can you be so misguided? Mortals are so far beneath us they cannot even comprehend their own inadequacy. I only hope Lord Rada al-Saran can talk some sense into you. Meanwhile, I will study this creation. Perhaps even succeed where you failed.
I hope you do succeed, Tingalis.
How I have missed our endless debates, my friend. Our deep and fascinating discussions about science and philosophy. I look forward to renewing that exchange. If you haven't presented yourself yet, you should go see Lord Rada al-Saran.
What about your own research, Tingalis?
I've been quite successful in your absence. Rada al-Saran discovered a strange relic beneath the Reach. I spent weeks examining it. It's quite remarkable, and I've only scratched the surface of the possibilities it might offer our kind.
That sounds fascinating. What kind of relic?
I'd prefer not to draw any conclusions until I've had time to examine it at length. But I welcome the chance to discuss it with you once you've settled in. How I have missed our endless debate.
Okay. What type of relic, my friend? Tell me more. No, I guess we're not ready to go down there yet. We need to go and check in with Ulfra. She's still impressed. All those dancing lights. Asef al-Iskur.
Can you smell them, Verondis? Prey on the wind. We should be out hunting them, not uselessly debating in these halls of stone.
You wanted to speak with me, Ulfra?
When you see Lord Rada al-Saran, do not continue your age-old argument. He needs to remain focused. I'll never understand your obsession with sheep, Verondis. There are hunters and prey. We are hunters. Your sympathy for prey borders on the insane.
You were mortal once.
As were you, until Molag Bal made you into something more, something worthy. Lord Hircine made me one of his most powerful hunters, because he knew mortality restricted me. I could not reach my full potential until he rescued me from that fate.
All I suggest is that we live in peace with mortals. They outnumber us, after all.
The wolf does not fear 1,000 rabbits. It merely enjoys the bounty Hircine has provided. Humans, no matter how large their pathetic armies grow, will never threaten us. Come to your senses, Verondis. Come back to your brothers and sisters.
I won't stop trying to convince you that my course is the correct one.
You're a fool, Verondis. You always have been. Why does Lord Rada al-Saran continue to humor you? We don't need you on the Grey Council. You aren't even fit to be one of Styric's foot soldiers. Go bother someone else with your nonsense.
This is an impressive castle that Rada al-Saran has had constructed.
Grayhome is impressive. I won't deny that. But I detest all this sitting around and debating. I'm a hunter. I ache to feel a mortal writhe in my grasp, to watch their blood spray against the dirt. Don't you?
You know that is not my way, Ulfra.
Why do I even try to talk to you about such things? Lord Rada al-Saran should have dealt with you years ago, but he keeps calling you back.
Listrek? Rada al-Saran is above and waiting. My journey through Verondis' memories continues. As Verondis, I spoke with both Exarch Uvra and Exarch Tsingalis. Now I need to seek out Rada al-Saran. Oh, cool. Oh no. Dancing.
Verondis, my friend. At long last.
Rada al-Saran. Ease of the creeping dusk. Who else is around here? Exarch Ulf's Grim Lantern.
Verondis, how good of you to join us. Come, sit, have a drink with me.
Mortal blood is not as plentiful as meadles. It's not wise to gorge yourself like this.
Gorge? Ha! This is just a midday snack! Ever since we came here, we've had more blood than we can stomach, and I can stomach quite a bit. The dungeons are overflowing with delicious morsels. Lord Rada al-Saran knows how to keep us fat and happy.
There are dungeons beneath the castle?
Ah, I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. Forgive me, Verondis. Don't trouble yourself over it. Forget I said anything at all. Ha! I need another drink.
We'll speak of more of this later. Dungeons, eh? Exarch Vem.
Do you suppose Ease ever tires of dancing, Verondis? The girl enjoys frolicking in that fountain almost as much as she enjoys warm blood.
It's good to see you, Vem. How are things in the Empire?
As boring as ever. Until Fair Hestra came along, I'd all but given up on entertainment entirely. The new Empress is fascinating, isn't she, Verondis? A true warrior. Mortal, yes, but quite the conqueror. If she could be turned...
It would be unwise to reveal your true nature, Vem.
Perhaps. Yet Rada al-Saran saw the wisdom in immortal power, did he not? Hestra could be similarly convinced. Still, when she dies, and she will die, I expect it will be glorious. Worthy of a song. That will be entertainment enough.
I suppose we'll see soon enough. Be well, Vem. Rada al-Saran.